What's up, gang? It is I, Carlton Flowers, your crypto pro.
Yay!
And tonight we are going to get a market update in this unique situation where we see prices all over the place. There is a major divergence in price trends going on with several items. In the overall, I would say down, but certain items are moving up and others are staying solid. I have not seen a divergence like this happen in a long time, so I'm going to quickly, as fast as I can, scroll down through the list today using the eComi Wiki website to tell you what my thoughts are about the price movement. So let's get right down to business. But first, we'll get rid of my handsome face and we will start by scrolling down, and I'm just going to give you my opinion on the ones that I think that matter. We can't cover it all, but we'll get what we can. So looking at number 71, Batman right here at $96.99, it was actually down as low as 93, and usually we see that holding strong at 100, so it is in a downtrend. Jim Lee Nightwing is sitting solid at $1,099. That is one that is staying pretty even. Metallo, or however you want to pronounce it, staying pretty even at 110, even though overall that's pretty far down. Pepperino is another one that I think has stayed fairly solid, not losing too much ground. Harley Quinn, number 18, Guillaume March at 200. That is a pretty solid price. Let's jump down to this is one that is concerning. Number 100, Todd McFarlane Batman is down to $4,100. And many videos ago, I told you that I would like to see it hold solid at $5,000 to prove that we had hit rock bottom. But nope, that's not the case. It continues to lose ground, surprising me at 4,100, but I'm holding fast to my Todd McFarlane. He's not going anywhere soon. Starfire is actually up. We were dipping down to like 700, 800 gems, and for some reason, this one is going divergent from the rest of the group and is up. That is very positive. Mara was also dipping down towards 70 gems, but is fighting her way back up to the 80 level and has been in the low 80s for the last several days. Eduardo, I don't really know if 7,900 is rock solid at the bottom or what it has been doing because I have not been paying attention to the price. Number 77, Jason Fabach at 150, pretty solid. Belina coming way down from the high days of the 200s. I think we even touched on 300 at a rock bottom price of 59.89. Carman Infantino Robin at 13.99. Ticking down from what I thought was a bottom price of $1,500. Now, Big Barda, who is in the same set as Starfire, is hanging out low at $639, not moving up with her first cousin there, but taking the divergent route and dipping down. Amanda Connor looking juicy at $590. Amanda Connor was pretty solid at 1,000 and then started to dip about a month and a half ago and does not look like it is stopping anytime soon. Let's see. I'm only going to be mentioning the items where I know which direction the price movement has been moving. Gelatina at 2049 is in a downtrend. Blossom ticking down to 138. We've been seeing a rock solid price of 140 to 150. Dick Sprain Batman is holding strong at 116, and that's been pretty flat. Number 57, J. Lee Batman at 210 is settling down. Gary Frank Batman at 113 is settling down. That is not too surprising of a price. $555 for Brian Boland at Penguin is somewhat stabilizing, but we thought we were rock solid at 600 gems. Jim Lee the Joker at $563, breaking that 600 base. Now, this is interesting. Ice King was down. I mean, we're talking down to as low as 87 gems, and for whatever reason, it popped up to 110, holding strong at 105. This is one that is divergent from the rest of the pack. Joe Mad Batman at the border right there at 600. It had been holding strong at around 650, and I thought we were creeping back to 700, but it is ticking down. Harley Quinn Babstar is at 325, and it does not seem like it wants to let go of these low 300s. That is a safe and strong price. I'm glad that I've got a couple 3-digit numbers on the Harley Quinn, and this one, it's a classic. I mean, this is from season 1, and she will probably not drop below 300. 106.99 on number 89, the Batman Who Laughs, holding strong down here, coming down from about 115 to 120, but not ticking down too far. Ultraman Ace at 616 is holding solid. Ultraman 7, however, at 149 is losing a little ground. BMO at 53, holding strong and ticking up just a little bit, while the DeLorean Rare, Ultra Rare rather, $499.98. That's discouraging. I was thinking, holding 550 would have been nice, but it is not. So this one is on the slide. Supergirl, can you believe this? This is just nuts. 360. I need to go really and get this McDonald's job because 360 is insane. We had touched down to 420 and then it shot right back up to 500, even touching on 600. And now we're down by almost half at 360. You know what this one was doing on that last peak? We were well over 1,000. I think it's 1,200. That's one I keep my eyes on. Bruce Timm Harley Quinn kind of holding strong at 340. I think we had dipped down below 300 before, but it is holding its ground. Princess Bubblegum, no action there. Rock solid at 47.90. Jake the Dog keeps wagging his tail, 89.99. Kind of holding solid at about the 90 gem range. Ghostbusters 1 logo did not want to come off of 220, but now we're dipping down just a little bit, but I'd say that's strong overall. The DeLorean Static not doing so hot, $59.99. That's a surprise there. We're losing ground in that DeLorean collection, so that's indicative of a slide. Finn Mertens, though, holding strong at 80 gems, ticking up from being down as low as 70 gems. And there's our common DeLorean Interactive. What is up with that? We turn on drivability, and how do we show our thanks? By selling it off. That's pretty crazy. At 59 gems, I actually think that's something that I might want to start stacking up on again if I can get this McDonald's money available. Maybe I'll get a second shift job at Hardee's, maybe work the third shift at Burger King and get a few more of these DeLorean Time Machine Interactives that now drive. In fact, the interactive full-sized Ultra Rare is drivable, and just like the kit car, it shrinks down to the small size when you turn on driving, if you didn't know that. Yeti at 2380, losing a little ground coming off of 30 gems. Jick spraying the Joker, losing ground, was solid at 260, then 255, slipping back all the way down to 230. Dragon Girl, the common, at 78, holding strong. Robin has been stuck right here at around the $89 price. Stay Puffed Marshmallow Man coming down off of 160, where I thought that was a nice bottom to hold, but it's ticking down, albeit slowly. Not too bad. Darwin Cook Batman has been jumping all over the place. We were up to 80, down to 69, back up to 80, and now sitting at 71. Average price on this one has been about 72, so I would say it's found a nice, decent bottom and has been holding strong. Marceline holding strong at 529. Not looking like it wants to dip much below that price. Rise of Ultraman was down to 335, moving back up to 398 for the secret rare. I do have one. Here's our Ultraman common. Disappointing, slipping down to 135 gems. See, this is just nuts, guys. Prices all over the place. We don't usually see multiple directions going on like this. Up, down, sideways. This is ridiculous. Mojo Jojo. I've got 3 of them in succession, 3-digit numbers. settling down to $214.99. I don't think we'll see much lower of a price there. Buttercup is actually squeaking back up there, coming back up to $177.97, was as low as $160. Lady Rainicorn at $434. Somebody actually had one listed last week at 330 gems. Why did I not have 330 gems to snatch that? Oh, it just hurts me to think that someone let that item go for so low, and I think it was a 3-digit number. Must have been a desperation move. Lumpy Space Princess is moving up. We were as low as 69 gems, but this is one that is holding strong and moving up nicely. Becky Clunan, my Becky's at 1,019 gems, moving up and down, just bouncing between 1,000 and 1,100. Batgirl at 62, rock solid, not moving. Catwoman settling in at 96, dipping below the 100 gem bottom level. Fat Tony holding strong at 73. I think Fat Tony is just popular and is an iconic brand, Tony the Tiger. And 73 is impressive for what the rest of this collection has done, with Count Calorie down to 163. This thing was at what, 800 gems just a few months ago? Honey Butt the Obese, rock solid, even though this is a low price at 90 gems, has held strong. That's cheap. Captain Cornstarch holding strong at 52. Slimer holding strong at 92. Superman has been kind of holding strong, was as low as 2,100 gems, and now we're up to 2,349. Not too bad. Rewind coming up. We're at 469. This was as low as 399. So this is one that's showing positive movement. We've got 650 on the House of Cards. Pride at 3,600, ticking down. Cleopatra, I'm not sure what's going on here. I don't watch this price often enough. Ghost Trap is now below 600, but really holding strong. The Interactive Ecto 1-to-1, 297, just did not want to stay in the 300s. Let's see what's noteworthy here. We're getting cheap on the Interactive Common, which I'm looking forward to drivability one day. No Tech Hoverboard back on my radar, coming in down at 23 gems. If it keeps on going, it's time to restack it, because I sold off most of the stack. I had 5 or 6 of them, sold it down to 2. Now I'm probably going to have to build that back up. Smorkin' Labbit Choice Cuts, rock solid at 62. We've got the Visible Labbit down to 160. What a deal. Now this is earth-shattering. Marty's Hoverboard has not broken 100 for I don't know how many months. I don't remember when we were below 100 gems. That, my friends, is a downtrend. Harley Quinn Deluxe 2 stuck at 79. We were as low as 71. So it's just kind of side banding on us. Pitbull at 179.99 is cheap, but holding at a pretty level price. What's noteworthy? I don't want to go through each and every one of these. We got the Necronomicon, the Book of the Dead, at 165. That is holding strong. Let's zip down here and see what's going on with the Spider-Man collection. The Rare at 590. We were down to what, 4 something, maybe 490. So that kind of ticked up on us. The Common, which I really watch, had ticked down to $3.99 and it moved back up to $419.99. Bucky at 47 is solid. Steve Rogers 47 solid. Most of these are just remaining level. Sam Wilson ticking down just a little bit, but pretty much level. You've got some great deals going on in here with your Mighties. Invisible Woman at $18.99. Mr. Fantastic at $21. Dr. Doom 582, The Thing at $21.99. Those are all just rock solid. They're not moving too much up or down. Captain America, this set is just kind of chilling out. The ultra rare has been bouncing between $3.99 and $4.50, kind of all over the place, and the rest of them pretty much rock solid. Borg Cube 1-to-1 dropping down to 58 gems. I have not seen this price in many, many moons. That is a steal of a deal. USS Enterprise, the 1-to-1 is pretty rock solid at 278. It's bouncing between 270 and 310. The board cube 1 to 1,000 back up to 30. It was as low as 25 gems. 2-ton Sam at 36. It was as low as 33. Let's see, Frankenfat, what a steal, $36.99. I tell you what, this is just amazing. We got Labracorn at $204.99. It dipped down to $199 briefly. Now, here's one we need to look at. The Glider, 1-to-1, animated, ultra rare, had dipped down to 265 gems and jumped up to 360 and is holding strong. I don't know why. The Static, holding strong and has been right around 70 for quite some time. The Mask at 37, starting to dip down. All of the artwork not doing so good. Let's see here. Ito is rock solid at 670, not much action there. All of our newer Harley Quinns pretty much kind of laying low, hanging in here at a low to average price. I was looking at this ultra rare Loki again. I might have to pick this back up, $109.99. That's a pretty good low point. With the common coming in at $26.69, it was down as low as $23 a few days ago. Zombie Hunter, $79.99, pretty solid. And this Zombie Captain, I might have to get another one. I got a couple. It's at $25.99. The stamps are doing good, slightly ticking up. There's the rest of our mighties with Cersei below retail. Look at that, folks. 12 gems. Fastos below retail at $11.75. Those are really teasing us. Icarus at 14, just above retail. Now, I will have a full report on the golden moments, but most noteworthy, Homer and Bart slipping down to $6.26. It was as low as $5.99, but the Mickey Sorcerer's hat was languishing down at $1,100, and now it's ticking up and holding strong. Elsa stuck at 1,000. Pizza Planet stuck at 479. Wally ticking down below 400. Avengers logo is moving up. It was down in the low 400s, and now we're at 544. Iron Man losing ground at 690, while C-3PO stays solid at 1295, and R2-D2 was moving back up as high as 3,400, and now it's at 2,900. And the partner statue taking the biggest hit of them all, down to 12,480. So we've got a split right down the middle with our classic golden moments, where some are moving up and others are still moving down. This does not make any sense. I can't explain it. Now I'm going to zip through all of the artsy fartsy stuff because it's not something that I can tell you much about, but I can tell you about the Storm Collection. $23.95 on the common. How about that? Ultra Rare is looking pretty good, holding strong at $164, and the Secret Rare holding strong at $825. It was less than that. I think we were in the 700s. I should have picked one up while it was languishing low. Now, let's just keep it moving. Wonder Woman, pretty solid at $280, while Hawk Girl hangs around at $125. All of our, what do you call these fellas? The Voltron. The Voltron set has just been hanging here at the same prices, with the common bouncing around 40, everything else staying stuck at the same price. Deadpool slightly ticking down, with the common below 50 for the first time in a long time. $44.50 on the uncommon. That's just nasty. The rare is only at $54. That's a steal. Valdo's case breaks 30 again, $29. How about that? Now, looking at the snow globes, the common is calling me at $52.45. I already picked up this uncommon at $33. I think I paid $36. And then we've got the rare at $62, holding strong. Now, the Jaunty Jig jumping back up. It was dipping down to $199 and slightly ticking up. Happy Whistle slightly ticking up. The Ultra Rare on a slight uptick. Let's just jump down and skip some of these and get to what I know about. Here's my Shark Bite Secret Rare at $169. It bottomed out at about $159. Let's keep it moving here. Invisible Woman is just dirt cheap. And if you keep your eyes on it, look at this uncommon, $13.99. How do you not pick up one of those? I might have to get an extra. The common's at $14.99. Secret Rare at $3.85. I have this complete set and multiples on the common and the uncommon. All right, looking at the lenticulars. There are some good bargains here, but they're all bottoming out. We don't see much price movement here. 115 on Daisy Duck, Goofy at 720, Minnie Mouse at 105. Everybody's been waiting for one of these to drop below 100, but they just don't want to budge and go that low. Spider-Woman, the uncommon, at 24, and that's a first appearance of Spider-Woman. Steal of a deal, guys, not financial advice. And then here we have the Secret Rare holding at $9.98, right around 1,000. That's ticking up. Spider-Man Common ticking down. Green Goblin staying where it has been for the last week to week and a half. Let's see here. What else is worth talking about? Wonder Woman stuck at 50, pretty much. Harley Quinn is stuck at 118. $22.90 on Batgirl. That's pretty low, but we haven't seen it go below 22. And Supergirl just hangs out right at 90 gems. This collection right here, the whatchamacallits, Peely Fantasy, these are hanging out low, uncommon at 21. This is the time if you want to snag and stack some of these. They're not going to stay at that price long. Here's our second generation of our golden moments. Donald and Daisy hanging out at 435, slightly ticking up. Lady and the Tramp ticking down, headed towards 200. The Triumph motorcycle, rock solid, not wanting to go below 100. The Blueprint is up from dipping into the high 30s. And we've got the Black Panther set holding strong. Everything has just been stuck at this same price. Now, the weapons racks have dipped down, and pretty much $20 has been the average price, not counting your ultra rare at 138. Let's see here. Our Ukraine project ticking down. Each one of these is slowly dripping down. Wow, Mike Wazowski coming back down to 36. This set has been all over the place, with Lightning McQueen going up into the 90s and dipping back down to 80, and now we're at 85. Edna was back up to 100 gems, coming back down to 85. Woody has been stuck at about 180, and look at the house, 68 gems. This one has also been all over the place. Flounder is floundering at the same price of 130. Winnie the Pooh and Piglet stuck at 290. Timon and Pumbaa, not much movement there. Chip and Dale stuck at 265. Cogsworth, not much movement there. Doesn't want to go below 105. Now, I'm still stacking on these ugly Electras. I like them because I think it's going to be one that, people will continue to make fun of and ignore. But they've been bouncing around between 11 and 13 gems on the common and the uncommon, and this is a very cheap secret rare, dipping down to $139.99. All of the stamps, very cheap. Your Title 9 stamps looking like steals of deals. We've got the good old Toby collection. Those are all languishing low. Now here's our second gen of the whatchamacallits, what do you call these things? The throwback, rewind, whatever you call it. Jean d'Arc. I tell you what, this one had popped up to like 180 gems, and now it's pulling back. Ann Boylan stuck at 138. Emmeline Pankhurst stuck at 119. Most of these have not had much price movement. And then here we have our new Mickeys still hanging out low with the common at 36 gems. Kit ticking down, coming back to 110. Our Moonies seem to be languishing low. Now look at this. There's Doug Monkey coming in at $57.99, ticking down from 60. And Jim Lee, the good-looking common, at 52. It was looking like it wanted to stay stuck at 60, or at least the high 50s. Raphael, the Grandpa Batman, coming down. We looked like we were stuck at 200. Now we're down 15 gems. So that is a downtrend. And then here's the Kenneth Rockeforth Batman, now a tick below 60. All right, the Coca-Cola collection, which is what I want to stack, coming down, looking cheap, 17 and change on all three, excluding the ultra rare, which is now back down to 129. It did have a brief spike where it hit like 150, 160. Our Take Me Out to the Ball game is back down to 41 gems. It popped up to 75, bounced right up, and came right back down. And then here are the new items from What's His Face, our art items, and the new set. Look at this. The Jafar down to 66. Queen of Hearts, uncommon, below retail. Ursula, 1750, below retail. And only the rare, outside of the ultra rare, coming in at 27 gems. So that's all we have. And this is just, wow, this is a crazy market. Up, down, and all around. I don't know what's happening, and I'm going to have to look at the charts for the golden moments and give you a special report on the charts. So if you made it to the end, congratulations, and I do thank you for watching and would ask you to like, comment, and subscribe. And come back soon because I will have a full report on those charts with the golden moments. And I have been promising for weeks to give you an OMI technical analysis update. So I promise you I will get to that. It's been crazy in the last couple of weeks, but you will get my TA report this week. All right, guys, let's chop it up in the comments. That's all I got. This is Carlton, and I am out.